Anybody got any quick questions? Yes.
I do coaching right now for professionals that are trying to leave their 9-to-5s in the hope of finding something much more inspiring and perhaps starting their own businesses. A lot of my friends are in this group, in this, my target market type of group. So I get a lot of questions saying, "Hey, can I pick your brain? Can I talk to you? Can we do a quick chat? Can I take you to dinner?" And these are services I charge for. So I would love your advice on how to tactfully navigate that response without ruining the relationship.
Great question, because I bet a lot of you that maybe you don't do coaching, but could you photograph my kids? Could you help me with my website? It happens a lot. And so, there's no way around it, because it's clearly something that bothers you. If it's not something that bothers you, because there's some people that don't actually want their friends to pay them, because that's more uncomfortable. But for you, there's this sense that you're getting taken advantage of, right? And it also is the sense that people aren't recognizing. They recognize the value, they're just not thinking about it as a service. And so what I would do is, and you can research this, but one way that you could say it, because you just have to say it, and it's never gonna feel good, ever. Because you don't want people to judge you, you don't want people to be offended. And so you can come out in this situation and say that, and say, "I love that you asked me, I'm honored, and I don't really have time, because I'm busy working with other clients, but I have 2 books that I love and a blog that I refer people to. And if you ever are in the market for, if you ever want to work with somebody, I'd be happy to talk to you or refer you to somebody else that I like." So you basically acknowledge the compliment that comes with somebody asking for your services, but then you say, "I'm so busy with clients, I'm not taking coffee with people for this kind of stuff, but here's the books I love, here's this." I can't remember whose advice it was, somebody saying, I thought, oh, that's really good, where if somebody has an emergency and they come to you and they now are trying to make their emergency your emergency, just say, "I have planned out my entire week and this is really not a priority for me. I'm sorry you're going through it, but it would require me to actually move priorities around. If it's an emergency you want to help with, great. But you're also then communicating that you're the kind of person that plans. You're the kind of person that has priorities." But that's how I would handle it. And expect the feelings to really stink. Expect to have that anxiety. Expect to feel worried. And you can be yourself after you say it and say, "And I really hope you're not mad at me. I just have to protect my time because things are really busy." Okay?
Yeah, thank you.
Of course. Any other quick questions? Yes, Hector.
Yeah, first I want to say also that I was doing 2 things: avoiding because when I feel like the worry,
Yes.
I decide to think of something else.
Yes.
I didn't change the worry for excitement.
Okay.
What I was doing is trying to understand the feeling. And I waste so much time trying to understand why I feel that way. I went to my childhood.
Who else does that? You spend all this time why am I feeling this way, right?
That kind of stuff. And now I say, okay, you gotta change the anchor to that.
Yes. And you also let the feelings come. So the feelings are normal. Do not focus on the feelings. Feeling jealous is normal. Listening to it's a choice. Feeling anxious and scared is normal. Listening to it is a choice. And so in those 5-second windows, when you feel feelings come up, don't add to them. Choose to act differently. And now you also know, using 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and anchor thoughts, you can stabilize what your body is doing and you can redirect what your mind is thinking about.
So then the question is about raising prices, right? For
Yes.
example,
Yes.
feeling more value for my
Yes.
own work.
Yeah.
So I because it's been something my whole life, maybe you're not gonna change from one day to the other. Bueno, that's maybe you can.
So do you want to raise your prices from $2,100 to $4,000?
Yes.
Then do it.
Just like that.
Yes.
That's easy.
And you're not going to feel like you're ready for it. But
Yeah.
nobody's going to come out and be like, "Oh, $2,100, I think you're worth $4. I'll pay you more." But they might say, "4, could you do 3? And then you get to choose, yes or no. See, the problem is that what'll happen if you underprice yourself is you will actually start to resent the customers that are paying you for what you asked for. When you start to feel that way, it is time to raise your prices. Because it's not their fault that all this stuff is getting done so cheaply. It's your fault for charging that much. And so, yes, if you want to get paid $4,000, ask for it. They can always say no, and so can you.
Okay. Thank you.
And you're not going to feel ready. That's part of the imposter syndrome. And so as you like feel that angst, if it doesn't go away with you asking, 4, no, it's a numbers game, right? Then you go to work for what is it that makes you uncomfortable. And you did say something about how you're not totally proud of your work. So I would share your work more on social media. And if there's a particular kind of class that you need to take from Creative Live to up the skills, take it, okay? But continue to ask for 4. Yes? Danny?
Mine is just actually a comment to Hector, but
Great.
Sometimes when you